you're feeling special, it's V Champagne, and this video is a serious one. This video is about you, and it's about the foundations are with you. And the reason for this video is because we all have problems, we all have things that affect our life. And the thing is, we can't worry about the past. The foundations is with you, the journeys of where you want to go. So I don't care whatever happened to you in the past. I don't care, you might have lost your job. You might have had someone being in a relationship, someone cheated on you, someone broke up with you. You might have been working a hard job and someone bullied you in the job. You might be in school and somebody bullied you. You might be in a house or growing up in a household where it's not been right. And all of these things are traumas that can affect you. But I want you to know that the journey starts with you. Even if somebody's looked at you and somebody's doubted you, even if somebody said you can't do this, even if you had a school teacher that said you're not going to amount to shit, even if you're sitting down right now, running out of time, you're on the roads and you're thinking of doing a lick, I want you to stop. I want you to think, because the journey starts with you. It starts with what you're going to do tomorrow. Yesterday is yesterday. It doesn't matter what happened yesterday. It matters what you're going to do with your life today. It's not easy. I've had times when I've struggled. I had to leave my house at 18. I had a dispute with my mum. But I had to be responsible and I had to take away the privilege. So I had to leave. Double time. I worked a job, my first job. I was a PA. I was making £16,000 a year, just about £800 a month with my ex-partner, which was making the other half. Please understand, before the corporate law, before getting to this stage, there was struggle. I was working hard every single day. £800 a month, my rent, my first rent, I remember it like it was yesterday. It was about £600 a month. £300 I would pay, my ex-partner paid the other half. And then the end of the month, I had £200 left and I would live off that to buy food. I had to buy a washing machine on a credit card. I slept on the floor for 8 months before I could get a bed. So I went through it. But the most important thing that was important to me is that I've got to get this journey. I have to make it. I have to be successful. So my first ever job role, I was making at least £16,000 a year. And then I had an opportunity with PwC to get my training contract. And with that job, I was let go from that job. And not because of me, because every year they hire a new intern. And I had to get the training contract. So I was let off for a month, and then I had a month, 2 months, and I had to practice and practice to get that training contract. And when I got that job, I had £100 left. I had to take the bus. I had to wake up really early. So for the first month till I got paid, I had to hustle. And then when I got paid, things started to get better. We started to have things. But I had to go through that and go through that whole journey because I believed. And I had to believe it. The things for me was really important is that your journey is where you think it is where you're gonna go. And that's where you're gonna end up. It's not what anyone else says to you. The government might say these things to you. They might tell you the price of things are going up. I understand that. But the most important thing is we grew up in the Western world. If you're in the Western world, there is an opportunity for you. Even if you're working in Tesco's, you're not only the person in Tesco. You might work Tesco 7 days a week. You might have a dream that you might be going to get a certain job. You might be a creative right now who does videos. Please keep going, because you never know where you're going to end up with your craft. Do not listen to what anyone says to you. And if someone says something negative to you, I want you just to say to yourself, you know what? He said something negative, but that's not my portion. Because what happens in this world is that a lot of negative people will bring negative things down. The journey starts with you. So it doesn't matter what's happening in the world. It doesn't matter. You've been through these problems, and what we're going to do is we're going to try, overcome them, and work on things to get together. And I needed to give this message out because a lot of the time people will give you the glory, they'll give you the best, they'll give you the successes. You might look at everything and everything's glossy. I've been on podcasts and they will say to me, and the reason why I had to address this in the video, because I watched back my podcast, I watched back the things, and I realized that you might see an image and you might think, oh, this guy is so nice, he's so flashy, it's nice for him, how is he going to help me? But that's the end product. You're just looking at the success. you're not looking at the journey. So I have to share this with you because it hasn't been simple to get to this point. It hasn't. I've had to go through the most. I've had to sacrifice so many things to get to this point. And the thing is, you can do it too. So sometimes you're gonna have to sacrifice. It's not easy. Right now, we're doing a video. It's cold. I wait for my social media guy. He shoots stuff on his lunch break. He's fasting, but he's still working. He's still editing the videos. We go through a lot of drama in life. And the thing is, we're gonna get to where we need to get to when we're spreading the message. And I wanna spread this message to every single person that, please, it's not the end. It's only the start. You have a journey. And if there's anything in need, there's any messages, any DMs, please just follow this channel. Please subscribe. We will address every single issue because the journey is, we need to get to where we need to get to. So this video is about the foundation starts with you. And the reason why I want to do this video is because you are in control of your destiny. We have external things that might affect us, but we have to figure out how we overcome these challenges and we stay resilient. Because the problem is that the government, they want to put the daggers in our back. They want to take the power from the mass, but I'm going to take the power and put the power right back.